Jay Maisel, inspiring to me. I watched him about 6, 7 years ago give a seminar, and he said, take a look at what you're looking at. And I said, take a look at what you're looking at. I said it like 3 or 4 times in my head. Christ, isn't the essence of what we do that quote as photographers? And it was mind-blowing to me. And then for about 6 months afterwards, it was in my head, take a look at what you're looking at. And it inspired me to make a picture I'll show you after this quote, because famous philosopher Yogi Berra said, you can observe a lot just by watching. And inspired me to make this, where I saw this puddle, and I saw a reflection, and I thought, I got to be able to use that somehow. And I kept looking at it and looking at it and looking at it again, and it came to me. As soon as I squatted down, right, I had my 7200 on me. Actually, at the time, it was the old 80-200. And I was able to make this picture work because I was observing and I was taking a look at what I was looking at. Made this directly after. Now, it was raining. Notice, it ain't a nice day. Not even a little bit, but we still made it work. We had to deal with it. If I knew how to take a good photograph, I'd do it every time, Duno said. So when some people say to me, you know, what's your f-stop, or what's it, and I say to them, I said it earlier, I don't know. People get a little bit upset with me. Cliff, what's your exposure compensation there? I have no idea. What f-stop do you use? You know what I say? 6. You know, and they're like, I don't have a 6 on my list. Those Nikon guys, I don't know. All right? I really believe there's things nobody would see if I didn't photograph them. Deanne Arbus. Get yourself a Deanne Arbus book or learn a little bit about her, because she is an inspiring woman. Was. And made that picture. No one would have seen this if I didn't see it, if I didn't photograph it. I saw it clear across the room. Okay? This was a New Year's Eve wedding several years ago. This is 11 years ago. This is still one of my favorite images. Still stands the test of time for me. Nothing special about it photographically. It's direct flash before I learned how to use a speed light. Direct flash, on camera, film, blah, blah, blah. But I saw it. It was late in the evening. It's got to be 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm having a Coke. I'll never forget it. And I saw it. And I almost did a spit take. I was like, put the thing on, and I probably knocked over another little old lady on my way to get this picture. And you know those little stupid circly thingies at weddings? You know what I mean by a circly thingy? Because it's one of those things where a little circle develops and you hear hooting and howling, oh, go, you go, girl. You know, Betty's in the house. And so I go over, I run over, and I get in the circly thingy, and I wait, I see this moment. And I probably shot 4 or 5 different images of this. And she saw her granddaughter who was dancing in the middle of the circly thingy, and her face lit up. And the juxtaposition between and the eyes worked for me. And I still love it. And it's hanging in my studio. And you know, it's the first damn picture people go up to. And I leave people alone in my studio just for the sake of leaving them alone and not being on, you know, giving them space when they come into the studio. And I always hear laughter. And I always know which picture they're on. So my friend Joe Busink, when judging this image years ago in the humor category at WPPI, he stopped the competition and he said, you know, can I make a comment? And he's Joe Busink. He can do whatever the hell he wants, right? Won a million awards. And he says, if you take a look at this picture long enough, you'll see an old lady. So, creative process. Slow shutter, letting things happen in the background. All of these images just developed. These are not great images by any means, but very, very early on in my career, it really helped develop my creativity and my ability to see light.